Those kicks, MP.
Let's do it!
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, do you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Simmons. Then it's MP. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Clock is at 3. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot.
Next ball.
O'Neal passes to Lawrence. Outside for Durant. MP sets the screen for Durant. Cans the 12-footer.
Yeah, the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
Maxey with it. Last game with 30 points. Passes it to Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by MP. No question, MP is one of the hardest working guys on this team. Greg posting multiple triple-doubles in this season so far.
And this is proof not only of MP's talents, but the trust he has with his team, that they give him these opportunities to just go off.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now the pass to Tucker. Embiid inside, covered by MP. That one good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
And it's in there.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the...
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the night from the charity stripe.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now here's Embiid. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, KD. MP against Embiid. Baseline try, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
The Nets with the lead. Back to MP. Takes it off the glass.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Thomas after the made shot from Lawrence. Embiid with the screen on Simmons. Thomas, no luck.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Irving kicks to O'Neal. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Lawrence, and the dunk by MP.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. The 76ers with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
At the elbow, it's MP. And MP throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off.
Take their first time out here. Inside, Embiid. And the rejection by MP.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Durant dishes to MP. Pass to O'Neal. MP with a screen on Harris. The wide open look for Durant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Outside, Simmons. MP outside. MP with a screen on Maxey. That's tipped. Harris outside. Thomas feeling it out a bit. To the inside. There's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up. And
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
now here's Durant. A 38-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And don't make a mistake, the 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Misses off the right iron.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Now Thomas, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Another miss by Philadelphia.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Irving against Maxey. He kicks it to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Simmons against Thomas. He feeds it to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. How good is that pass? When Isaiah Thomas is on the floor, what a leader.
Outside Irving. MP right side. Outside for Durant. MP trying to free himself up. KD can't get it to go.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And so, MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
The three from Thomas, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The three from KD. And they recover it. Simmons passes to Lawrence. Back to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Embiid. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I'll tell you.
Go get him, MP.
Brooklyn leading by 12. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Then it's MP. Then there's Warren, and it's Claxton in at the power forward.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Melton kicks to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Lawrence, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Maxey. Reed a screen on Irving. Back to Melton. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 14.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Here's Curry, and the shot falls short this time. 76ers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And contact on the shot, so...
Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Harris finds Maxey. And Thomas has it in the corner. It's hauled in by Claxton.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Thomas. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And there's the pass to Harris. The 76ers with another miss. Nets leading by 12. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was a big factor. He had 15 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The Pack, in terms of their percentage from the line, at about 76.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for George Niang. And a change for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That shot wide open. Warren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that.
Thomas finds Maxey. To the middle, here's Tucker. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night. Simmons passes to Warren. Outside for Simmons. O'Neal from long range. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the rejection by MP. Reed misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Outside for Simmons. MP with a screen on Thomas. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 15.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Thomas against Maxey. Feeds it to Reed. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And they double up MP. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Reed a screen on Simmons. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Nets.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Harris with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Warren with the ball for the Nets. 13-point lead. MP against Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Simmons off the pick from Lawrence. Simmons dishes to MP. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Thomas. Pass to Embiid. Good defense by MP. Nets leading by 13. With the crossover. And Warren with the lay-in. Warren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area. I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
Embiid inside, covered by MP. Embiid, no good. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Harris. Pass to Maxey. And the rejection by MP. Outside Warren. Teardrop shot. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Embiid. And the rejection by MP. Dishes it to Thomas. Warren kicks to Simmons. And the dunk by MP.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team is...
Sixers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Back to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Lawrence. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Melton feeling it out a bit to the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 for...
That's his second personal foul.
In the paint already here is eye-opening.
Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Embiid sets the pick for Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much. They tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Seth Curry in for Ben Simmons. And here is Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From the left block, and Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. That when he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Lawrence passes to Harris, and the three ball is good. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Embiid, shooting foul as the whistle blows.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Able to get that one in the air.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Pass to Harrell. And here's Melton. Embiid inside, covered by MP. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Niang kicks to Thomas. Embiid wide open. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Embiid's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
It's Curry outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Embiid's got 26.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tries it from 9. And KD finishes inside. And the Nets lead by 17. High post shot. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. And no good that time. And so it's Brooklyn. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break.
41. The Nets, 58.
Hello, folks. Still a...
And, you know, if I played in today's era, I would have shot a lot more threes.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our feet. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Thomas is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Embiid with a screen on Simmons. It's Thomas outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the dunk by MP.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
KD finds Irving. To the middle. Here's Lawrence. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 21. Harris dishes to Thomas. The pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Lawrence. Simmons off the pick from Lawrence. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clock at 4. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Simmons against Thomas. Tucker the pass to Embiid. And the 3 off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
O'Neal dishes to MP. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got his third bucket of the night.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so...
Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Lawrence, and the dunk by MP.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Tucker finds Harris. Here's Thomas. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Irving with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Embiid with the screen on Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
Timeout called by Brooklyn. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And MP throws it down.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Down low, Harrell. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Curry with him. He's got 6. Kicks it to Warren. MP against Harrell. Here's Lawrence. Second chance effort. And that'll be
Philadelphia foul. Montrezl Harrell. That's his second personal foul. Third team
Defense getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup.
And the first one drops. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris' depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals. Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Curry against Thomas. Launches a 3. And they get it back. Reed kicks to Melton. Picked by Harrell. Outside Thomas. No good on the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harris passes to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to MP. And foul on the shot.
Montrezl
Free throw line.
That's his third personal
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We know this. Montrezl Harrell, in close proximity, has tremendous touch.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And so it's Brooklyn.
The end of the third quarter with the score, your 76ers, 66. The net, 83. And your Sixers.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Nets. The guard set is Irving and Curry. MP is out there with Durant, and it's Ward.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers.
So you just can't hack away at it.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And here's KD for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Aston Yang. Here's Embiid. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Back to MP. The kick out to Warren. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Passes it to Niang. On the wing, Melton. Covered by Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Simmons passes to Lawrence. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
How the heck is that a foul, Red? You need laces.
First team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
We've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage.
You got your eyes on.
Defensive foul.
It's their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Nets leading by 18. Simmons dishes to MP. And they double up MP. Here's Irving, and he drops it in from the low post.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Thomas passes to Harris. Now here's Embiid. Over MP. Embiid sets the pick for Thomas. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving against Melton. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Thomas kicks it to Tucker. The dish now to Embiid. Over MP. Goes back up. Embiid. Count the basket. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely and